So for me, it's real hard to understand that I am on my own journey and that I cannot be like these massive men next to me. My name is CJ. I'm 23 and I'm a powerlifter. Honestly, I wasn't really drawn to powerlifting. I wasn't drawn to the gym at all. My fiance actually really tried to push me to go to the gym and try to get me into it because I was already anxious of going to the gym. I wasn't really drawn to it until I started going for a month straight just to support my fiance, and I was like, I kind of actually like this. So since then, I've been continuing to just improve and grow as a person, and it's changed me just to prove to myself that I can be so strong, I guess. For the longest time, I was stuck at 110, and working with my fiance and his younger brother, being men, it's hard. I'm going to compare myself and I want to be at their level. So I was stuck at 110 for the longest time. And it hurt because I couldn't pass that number and they were doing such higher numbers than I could ever dream where I'm at right now. And to overcome it, I had to take, I think, a week-long rest. And we came back to the gym and I came with a different mindset. And I was like, I gotta realize that I am not a man. Biologically, I'm not gonna be at the same numbers as they are because I am just built different. So I just went in with a different mindset and pushed the weight. And it went up, and now we're sitting at 125 on the road to 135. So back in high school, I was a student athlete. I partook in swim, and I swam competitively for 4 years. So I already had a muscular build as is. In my family's eyes, though, it was the most perfect build. Don't get any bigger than that. With this sport now, the more you lift, the more muscular you get, in a sort of sense, I guess. I've gotten bigger. I've started taking creatine, which enhanced the size of my muscles in a sort of sense. So the pushback I got from my family was mostly based on the societal norms of how a woman is supposed to look. We're not meant to be very muscular. We're supposed to be petite. And I have never been petite. That's just not my body type. But when I come home and I tell my family, oh, look at this, look at my muscles, or I flex, especially my upper body, I'd get pushed back. Oh, we don't want to get any bigger than that, though. Oh, no, you're going to have to have big arms for the rest of your life. So at first it was very negative because it's why they approached it as more as of, why do you want to get so big? Or no, don't do that. Too big, Now they're more okay, it's your body, and they support me in what I do. Granted, my family also doesn't really understand the sport. So if I lift heavier weight it's more of a concern if I'm injuring myself or like, am I supposed to be happy? So it's a mix, I guess. At first started negatively, and now it's more of like a neutral positive, which is nice because support from your family is good. It sucked when it first started because I'd come home so proud, and just to hear, oh, you don't want to get too big. It's like, but I'm doing so good, and to do even better, I gotta get bigger, and that's okay. Honestly, the whole gym community has been very helpful, especially as I compare myself to a lot of other women that are in the gym. They help. I see all these amazing females in this gym lifting so much heavy weight, and I look at them and I'm like, I want to be like that. I want to be like her. And I hope, because I'm a little silent person, I don't talk to them. I'm too self-conscious for that, and that's okay. But I hope that they know that I watch. They probably see me watching because I'm like, but I hope that they know that they help, like, just being in the gym, being a part of the community. And I hope that I do that for others too, because it's very helpful to see another woman in the same vicinity as you, trying to do different things and get out of their comfort zone. So there's quite a few girls at our local gym that help me a lot. I look at them and I'm like, I want to be like you. So it is hard to maintain faith in oneself, especially when that doubt and skeptic comes from yourself. And that's what I struggle with a lot. It's a constant battle of you versus you, is what it feels like. And my journey personally has been me against me. I can't speak for everyone, but for me personally, I compare myself to the men that are competing in this sport, and comparison is the thief of joy. So for me, it's real hard to understand that I am on my own journey and that I cannot be like these massive men next to me. A good example is I trained with a 15-year-old boy, and he and I lift roughly around the same for squats and deadlifts, but his bench blows mine out of the water. And how frustrating it is as me being a 23-year-old woman, and I'm like, why am I not stronger? And it is hard to think positively and continue to grow and continue to shine and be better in the gym when you have your mind telling you you can't do it and you won't be able to do it, and you look this way and you should be doing that way. And the influence of social media, you see girls smaller than you doing 185 on bench or like 500 pounds on deadlift. It's like, what? To maintain it, like the hope and have faith in yourself, though, it's for me, I just have to remind myself that it's my own personal journey. And when I do have a victory of hitting a new PR, I gotta remind myself, like, hey, that is so great. I am becoming better, and I am doing so good for me. It is my journey, not anybody else's. Like, for example, I just hit 315 on deadlifts, and I was ecstatic, as I should, because it is my journey and nobody else's. And you just have to constantly remind yourself of that. So it's an inner battle every single day, but you'll make it through.